Hey, what's up, everybody? RJ back with another video, and it's been a very long time since I've done one of these, but it's going to be a DVD video. I've used to do a lot of DVD and VHS videos, but I can also say it's been a very long time since I did one, and I hope you guys enjoy this. This is the WWE Superstar Collection video. I bought all these month by month, I think 2 a month. As you see, I haven't really opened any of them. I do plan on watching them. I really haven't got time to do it, but I'm going to show you the videos and just talk about them a little bit. First one I'm going to talk about is the Shawn Michaels Superstar Collection. For starters, all these DVDs are fairly cheap. You can get them between $10 all the way down to, I think I paid $5 for these two here each. And this one here I paid $7 for. So, I mean, under $10 each, depending on where you shop. I've had people tell me that they found them for $5-6. So, just look around for them. But what they basically are is, five or six matches, sometimes 4. And this is the case. This one is 4 matches. Actually, let's see. I think they're all 4. Yeah, they are all 4. I'm sorry about that. 4 matches on each DVD, spanning from Rey Mysterio. You got Shawn Michaels. You got Randy Orton. Right here, you got Kofi Kingston. You got Daniel Bryan with a little bit thinner beard back then. The Celtic Warrior Sheamus. And of course, the champ John Cena right there. And I think they might have more coming out. I believe this is all for the rest of the year of these. There might be a couple more. If there is, please comment in the bottom section and let me know, because I don't think there's any more coming out this year. But like I said, they're basically 4 matches in each one. Like Shawn Michaels has WrestleMania versus Undertaker, his last match. It's got a no disqualification match from Monday Night Raw, which is cool to have. Raw DVD really doesn't happen very often unless you get like the best of and stuff. And a lot of these things that you get on these aren't exactly the best of, which is kind of cool for someone like me, a DVD collector. The things that I don't like is when they put the same things out again, like WWF Attitude collection thing they brought out a while back, and most of it's the same old stuff that I have on DVD, but since I collect everything I had to go ahead and get it. But Shawn Michaels versus from Judgment Day and SummerSlam and stuff like that. It's just these would be really good stocking stuffers for any you wrestling fans, any wrestling fans that you guys might know or anything. The Superstar Collection is, like I said, it's a cheap DVD, but I don't know how valuable it'll be in the future. But some of these cheap things end up being worth a lot of money. Just like I found at Toys R Us a Rock DVD sample, and I found out it's worth like $50 if you sell it right. And I might put a video up about that and stuff. But this one here, Rey Mysterio. You got Rey versus Chris Jericho from the Bash 2009. You got Rey versus Dolph Ziggler 2009. I think that's back when he was "Hi, I'm Dolph Ziggler." And there's Rey Mysterio versus Batista of 2010. #1 contender steel cage match. Heel Batista. Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk from 2010 in a hair match where CM Punk gets his head shaved, which Miz pointed out a couple weeks ago on Raw. So there's those two. Let's move on over here. Here's the Randy Orton one. Look, there's the Apex Predator. Look at him. We're giving you that gaze right there. He's probably laughing on the inside. But 3 stages match, 3 stages of hell match, champion and WWE Championship match. Randy Orton versus Triple H, 2009. I really did enjoy their rivalry, especially before Mania when he went to Randy Orton's fake house with his fake wife. That was pretty good stuff. They don't do stuff like that really much, so when they do it, I really enjoy it. Randy Orton versus Triple H versus John Cena, Night of Champions, 2009. Randy Orton versus Ted DiBiase on Raw, And of course, Randy Orton versus Christian for the World Heavyweight title, one of their many feuds in 2011. So there's that one. Kofi Kingston. I think it's his first ever DVD of Kofi Kingston, at least in the U.S. anyways. So here we go. Kofi Kingston versus Chris Jericho. Kofi Kingston and CM Punk versus Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes, the former tag champs. Kofi Kingston and CM Punk, that is. Kofi Kingston, CM Punk. This is Money in the Bank. Kofi Kingston versus CM Punk versus Mark Henry versus MVP versus Finlay versus Shelton Benjamin versus Christian versus Kane. Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton, and then Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler on SmackDown on the 7th of January. So there's those matches. Money in the Bank on there. There's Mr. Yes, Mr. No, Mr. Bryan Danielson, aka Daniel Bryan, Submission Wrestling. Let's see. Daniel Bryan's matches were Daniel Bryan versus Chris Jericho on NXT. That's a pretty good match. Daniel Bryan and The Miz history. See, I'm guessing that's a where he talks about their history or something. I'm not quite sure. Like I said, I haven't watched the actual DVD yet, but when I actually watch this one, I will let you guys know on that. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. Daniel Bryan versus Cody Rhodes versus Wade Barrett versus Kane versus Heath Slater versus Justin Gabriel versus Sheamus versus Sin Cara in 2011 Monday in the Bank for SmackDown. Then we got Daniel Bryan versus Mark Henry, and then Daniel Bryan versus Big Show versus Mark Henry. So there's that one. Two more left here. We got Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior. Let's see what matches are on this one for you guys. Sheamus versus John Cena, TLC match where Cena throws himself through a table. That's always fun. Sheamus versus the Randy Orton versus Edge versus John Cena Fatal 4-Way. A lot of stars in that one. That match was pretty darn good. Sheamus versus John Morrison. I really did love when Sheamus was a bad guy. I love when he went around beating people up because he could, and whenever he said he took Jamie Noble out because he can and stuff. So that was always good. And then there's the Royal Rumble match. I don't know if it's in its entirety or not, but there's the 30-man Royal Rumble match from this year. Last but not least, John Cena. You got John Cena versus Chris Jericho, John Cena versus Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, John Cena versus Randy Orton, John Cena versus John Morrison versus The Miz. So there you have it. The best match on that one, I'd have to say, would be either the Triple Threat with DX or the Chris Jericho match. They always put on good matches. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching this. Once again, there's all the DVDs. Appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Thanks a lot, guys.